Jordan, and Ayton will jump it up. And after a couple swipes and misses, the Lakers win the tip. And a lob right inside to Jordan.
He looked tremendous in game one.
At his lowest field goal percentage ever last season as Crowder flips it in.
Can guard across positions, as low maintenance as they come.
Westbrook, another jumper. That one banks in for Russell Westbrook to get the Lakers on the board. We talk about Bridges. He was just handsomely rewarded for that work, too. A 4-year, $90 million contract extension. Suns able to get done with him what they did not with DeAndre Ayton. Crowder, another floater is... Here is Paul. Probing, lobbing, and Ayton oops the alley.
Come on now, the subtle look right to the spaced three-point shooter. That allowed that lob.
Here's James around the Jordan screen. James working Bridges, gives it up. Bazemore corner pop is good. And hastily into the front court. Flips it up and in, plus the foul. The passion is back, and the cradle is there too.
So when you're upset with yourself, you tend to come back with a little bit of extra push and adrenaline. And then he lets the crowd know, Mr.
There's Westbrook pushing. James alone, connects on a three. And a little stare for the Suns bench afterward.
Might have had a word or two for the bench as well.
Ames serving it high off the window for the bucket and the foul.
Well, Russell Westbrook gets blown by at the top of the key. Open stance allowed Cameron Payne.
Defender.
Giannis.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Number 2 is Davis. Number 1 is Durant as Monk hits the three. Frank Vogel talked to us before the game about what an opportunity this is for Malik Monk with some of the other potential rotation players hurt right now for the Lakers as Nader hits the three in the corner.
I mean, there's no doubt. And it's interesting. Obviously, there's always going to be objections. I did think Dwight Howard was going to make it. He's one of the names that came up. LeBron remains in a rhythm. They are now 5 for 8 from 3. LeBron himself is 3 for 3.
Now, how about James staying on the floor here, DB, with 3 fouls?
Yeah, I think, LeBron James has been around the block a time or two. I think you trust him.
Yeah, I guess he'd be a good one to trust. Hits the jumper there. 11 points for James. Oh, down the other end, McGee running the floor. Oh, Bridges knocked it away. Monk got it back, kicks it out. Anthony hits the three. And Chris Paul has scored his 20,000th career point. The first player in NBA history with 20,000 points and 10,000 assists. Paul with Ayton, Shamet, Bridges, and Crowder, and Paul buries the three. Paul zings it into Bridges. Shot clock fading. Bridges, the fake and the finish.
He's one of the smartest cutters.
3 boards to go with 8 assists and 11 points for Chris Paul. Paul the lob, and Ayton throws it down.
A visible frustration from Dwight Howard.
Away. Here comes Monk, and how about Bridges slyly poking it? Ayton might have gotten away with a travel. Bridges doesn't care.
Yeah, but you know what? The other night, Phoenix came away from that game saying the ball didn't move. There wasn't body movement or ball movement. The ball is changing sides of the floor. They're going from good to great.
Ayton slow to get back. 5-on-4 for the Lakers. Rondo hits the three.
Monty going to use a timeout. That's twice that Ayton, who is now spending time in the backcourt again, puts his team at a deficit.
Meanwhile, a terrific second quarter from the Phoenix Suns, and they start the third right where they left off. So now the Lakers are going to shoot the rest of the way here in the third. As James again, he's 4 for 5 from downtown. Ayton turns, got denied by Davis, kept alive for Booker, who cans the triple.
It's great initial defense by Anthony Davis. He anticipated the move. There's a reason he has been at the top of field goal percentage allowed.
James gets that one to drop. So the persistence pays off around the rim for the Lakers on that possession. Here's Paul, switched on Davis. Ayton has Bradley underneath. Paul knows it and sticks it.
So, okay, he's had turns with Anthony Davis checking him, and he's getting separation.
21 assists on 28 made field goals. Booker kept his left foot down twice, gets it to go, plus the foul. And now Booker says, I'll rock the baby, as Bazemore gets hit with a technical foul.
Yeah, they're going to tee up Baze.
On 28 made field goals. Booker kept his left foot down twice, gets it to go, plus the foul. His girlfriend Kendall Jenner sitting courtside just to our left. Booker with 17 points, now 7 of 13 shooting. Remember, he started 1 of 6, and he is starting to really cook. Booker and Paul each with 19. Booker, nice find. McGee reverses it home. JaVale McGee. James helped up by Howard. Still in the backcourt as Johnson hits the 3 from the corner. And it is a 32-point Suns lead over the Lakers. The credentials in the reload of the pieces they brought in, and with the market as McGee flushes it down. Yeah, I mean, you can bet if the score stays around this and an 0-2 start with a game like this, conversation will be buzzing early in the season here in Los Angeles.
Apparently the Phoenix Suns are less than impressed with the credentials.
Anthony, 3 to shoot. Finally gets it off and hits.
That's Carmelo at his best right there, boy. The ability to make tough shots.
Couple technical fouls in this game as well, as Shamet buries a 3. Westbrook kicks it out. Rondo, great look into Davis for 2.
It's been a scene between the lines and at times courtside.
Anthony hits the 3 to begin the fourth quarter. Nader, shot clock fading. Johnson hits the 3.
34.3% on 146 attempts. Nice play by Rondo.
That'd be the cantankerous exclamation.
How about Mikal Bridges doing work tonight?
16 points for Bridges. He's 7 of 9 from the floor. Lob, Westbrook to Davis. Didn't miss that one in the paint. Davis, the spin. Kicks it out to Bridges. Here's Booker, given space, found the wing, and buries the 3, as now Ayton and Davis get into it. Free throws, it's an 18-point game. Bridges gets free and flushes it down. 13th assist for Paul. Bridges now with 18 points.
.52 in the paint for Phoenix.
James hits the 3. 5th 3 of the night for LeBron James. Bridges gives it up one more time, and Paul puts it in like he's playing taps.
Stays spaced.
Oh, and Westbrook comes over the steal. Westbrook gets fouled and lays it in. A chance for 3 for Russell Westbrook. And that will do it. The Suns with an impressive performance tonight at Staples. 115-105 the final as Phoenix takes down the Lakers.